He is Robin van Persie in the final minutes of the 2012 game against Manchester City. Look what's going to happen in this play here.
Stoppage time in his first Manchester derby. Van Persie took a deflection. Oh, he's done it! It's Van Persie! Thank goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new ball for Manchester United, Robin van Persie scored the standing free kick from the right side with only a few seconds left. And the result of this insane free kick was a win for Manchester United. Sir Alex Ferguson's squad defeated the Premier League champions by 3-2 at Etihad. At this point, it was pretty obvious that this win was going to determine who would win the Premier League. I mean, the win set the tone for the rest of the season, and Manchester United won the league that year. I mean, time and time again, Manchester United consistently outperformed Manchester City, and Manchester City were never much of a threat to Manchester United under Sir Alex Ferguson's era. Although they were noisy neighbors, they sometimes stood their ground against United, something that is hard to ignore. Five near, 4-3, 3-1, 3-2. Sounds like the over Manchester was brought at that time, right? Despite the fact that every Manchester United fan enjoyed the crappiest dominance over their local rivals under Sir Alex Ferguson's reign, Manchester City did make some noise in Ferguson's final seasons, but it was clear that Manchester was lately brewed during his time as a manager. I mean, Sir Alex Ferguson has never felt threatened by his local rivals. He has won 25 out of 45 games in his career, lost 11 and drawn 9. But if you ask Sir Alex Ferguson whether Manchester United will ever approach a game against Manchester City as underdogs, he was his response. Not in my lifetime. Ladies and gentlemen, we can argue that the script has been flipped since his last Manchester derby. Manchester United have been Man City's underdogs since Sir Alex Ferguson's retirement. Manchester has been turning brown a lot of times with no hope of ever turning red again. I mean, since Ferguson's retirement, Manchester United has failed to protect Manchester from turning blue, recruiting manager after manager, but the issue has remained the same. In the last 7 years, only the special one and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer have been able to turn Manchester a little bit red. Anyway, let's talk about the Manchester derby game that took place on Sunday, March 3rd, 2024. We all know that Manchester City has dominated Manchester United since Pep Guardiola joined the club, and no one expected anything different from the next matchup. Prior to the Manchester derby, Manchester United won 4 out of 5 games, while Manchester City won 4 and drew 1. But Manchester City were flying their last game before facing the local rivals by destroying Luton Town in the FA Cup. What was really cool about this was Erling Haaland scoring 5 goals and Kevin De Bruyne delivering 4 assists right before the visit from Manchester United. And people don't even know how they let Guardiola make this combo. When asked how he felt after the game, the machine Haaland said this.
Yeah, it's coming. We're coming. So we're exciting times ahead.
You're coming. Be warned. Is that a message to the rest?
No, I don't need to say this. This is your words. We are ready to attack.
We are coming to attack United. We are coming to attack United. This was bad news for Manchester United fans, knowing that they would be playing both Haaland and De Bruyne. However, if Erik ten Hag had been asked to comment on the Erling Haaland interview, his honest response would have been this.
So we don't have the capacity.
As we don't have the capacity, but his real response about the Man City matchup was this.
We have to show how hungry we are. It's eat or be eaten, and we want to eat.
We are ready to eat. We are ready to eat. Pep Guardiola is known for playing mind games with his opponent before smashing them, and this time was no exception. For Manchester United fans, that was bad news, because they know what happens when we're complimented by Pep Guardiola before a game. They didn't like the comments and were ready to stand their ground and humble Pep Guardiola for mocking them in reference to the Liverpool game. For others, they knew what was coming. Manchester City vs Manchester United was a Sunday Premier League showdown between two Manchester teams that no football fan wanted to miss. The story of the first half was how Manchester City was rooting to Manchester United. Marcus Rashford answered his critics that he had been facing for weeks with a wrong run just 8 minutes into the game, giving Manchester United hope for a surprise derby win away at City. King Onana was more impressive, delivering long pass to Bruno Fernandes for the opening goal, making some crucial save before halftime. Some even believe he should have already been awarded a Golden Boot. Erling Haaland, on the other hand, was having a terrible performance. He was also Manchester United's best defender.
Rodri, Foden, Haaland!
I mean, Haaland missed a golden opportunity that left many people stunned. That was the worst miss of his football career, and some people were wondering how they were convinced that this guy deserved a Ballon d'Or over Messi. Thanks to a terrible performance from Doku and Haaland, Manchester United led the first half. But the question was, can they survive the second half? When the second half began, most people expected Haaland to activate a beast mode. Manchester City attempted multiple attacks, but Onana made crucial save to maintain the score at 1-0. Fortunately for the Reds, Phil Foden took over. The little magician equalized with a spectacular goal. Erik ten Hag tried to protest because he believed that a free kick should have been given to Rashford before Foden's goal. The VAR checked it, but no foul was given, and Erik ten Hag was given a yellow card. This was the time at which Manchester United was under pressure. Varane took down Haaland in a dangerous position, City got a free kick, and Manchester United players were shaking because they knew who Kevin De Bruyne is. Everyone expected KDB to bend it like Payet, but KDB was playing poorly that day and the shot was too short. Erik ten Hag came up with a strategy to score a second goal, so he brought on his former Ajax player Antony, hoping that the spinner would score a winning goal. Unfortunately for the Reds, Phil Foden lighted up the Etihad Stadium by doubling the lead with his second goal.
Foden in the penalty area, 2-1!
Erik ten Hag decided that he no longer wants to concede, he has been humiliated enough, and he brought on Amrabat. However, just 3 minutes into stoppage time, Amrabat gave a giveaway assist, allowing Haaland to score a third goal.
Well, he might have another goal in it. It goes!
Despite all the criticism that Haaland received on social media as a result of his missed shot, he finally scored the winning goal. Onana did his best, the best midfield in the World Cup sold the game, and Erik ten Hag made some technical errors, but everyone knew that Manchester United could not win against City. We all knew Manchester United would be decimated, but pretending like it wouldn't happen. Erling Haaland and MVP Foden once again cooked United, and it seemed like these two enjoyed scoring against them. Manchester City outperformed his local rivals in every way possible at Etihad Stadium, but if you ask Erik ten Hag, he will tell you that they were on the verge of winning or getting a draw.
I think we defended brilliant out of possession, and we were really close to win or at least get a draw here.
It was pain for Manchester United fans. The only time they enjoyed beating Manchester City was when they used Aurier tactics. This was because of the fact that they had players who could run out of time and whose main strength was counter-attacking. From scoring last-minute winners with the likes of Robin van Persie to now conceding last-minute goals, we can all agree that the only time Manchester was really red was when Manchester United master Sir Alex Ferguson was at the wheel. If there is one wish that any Manchester City fan would have right now, it would be to interview Sir Alex Ferguson again about the Manchester derby. Pep and his men turned Manchester blue once again.